Alright, let's see here. Okay, so that seems to be on. Let's now go start up arena. Seems to be on. Okay, cool. Yes, it's definitely on. I got the sound playback there for a moment. I should have set this up so that live chat is enabled. I know I've messed that up in the past. Yep. All right. Let's turn the audio on because I can't. Oh. Okay, audio is on. It's just hard to hear because I have my air unit turned on right now. Let's go turn that off. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. Let's see. It is 5:57. Got a couple minutes to start off with, but let's see. Got a nice 750 here to start with. Kill 25 of your opponent's creatures. That is awesome because that kind of matches with what I wanted to show off. So I'll pull this up just as a quick intro. So it's live when ready. Let's pop this all out. This here, this is a quick intro before it actually hits 6 o'clock. This is my Mardu Shrines deck. I've made a couple of other Shrines decks in the past that are all 5 colors, but if you watched my previous Shrine video, you'll notice I actually got hit with one of these Mardu Shrines decks as well. Just Ruinous Ultimatum ultimately wrecks the Mara mashup here. So I decided to make one myself, and there's not much to it, aside from getting the 6 shrines available as opposed to all 10. You've got 6 since you're only looking at the 3 colors here. And one thing that I decided to do with this deck, so got Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose added in, because you've got, with these 3 colors, red, white, black, you've got Sanctum of Stonefangs and Hounded of Cleansing Fire. So I thought Veto would be a nice little addition here. I've also got 2 other creatures thrown in, All Seasons of Life Bounty and Murderous Rider, both of which have lifelink and both of which have their own aspect. Alcide can actually protect any of your enchantments. Murderous Rider helps kill opponents' creatures. So yeah, aside from the shrines, a lot of this deck is just trying to control your opponent's side of the field. So you've got creature kill with Murderous Rider, lots of other just straight up damage or destroy. You know, you got your Banefire, Fire Prophecy, which also helps you draw. Storm's Wrath, a good wipe card. I don't have like Shatter the Sky or Planar Cleansing or anything like that. And I'm considering putting them in this deck, but again, my deck is already at 90-some cards here, so it's pretty gigantic. This deck is very, very low on basic lands. I've got, obviously, Savai Triome, a bunch of dual lands. We've got the Sacred Foundries, which are the shock lands, as well as, I don't know what these lands are called, kind of slang-wise, but they come into play tapped unless you already control their plains or mountains, so those are nice. And then, of course, you've got your dual-face modal lands. And then just as for helping card draw, I've got, Forgotten Cave, Barrenmoor, and Secluded Steppe, and a little bit of cycling, which also kind of fits in with the Savai Triome and the Fire Prophecy. You also see I've got Castle Locthwaite in here. Again, a little bit more draw. I always like having draw in my oversized decks. The last fun thing that I like to do with this deck is I've got Theater of Horrors thrown in. And I don't know if I've made a video with my previous red-black deck that I ran. But it was based off of Ill-Gotten Fortune and Theater of Horrors, with a little bit of the Dreadhorde Invasion thrown in. But if you've got, Sanctum of Stonefangs or Haunted of Infinite Rage up, and Theater of Horrors, again, just more extra draws, and your cards are in exile for protection, as long as Theater of Horrors itself isn't also put off. So it is now 6 o'clock. I will start playing with this Mardu Shrine deck. we'll see how it goes. When I first built this deck, I was actually in a stretch of matches where I was trying to ladder, and for the life of me, I was not getting a single win. Like, I was having trouble getting out of bronze. So with whatever deck I tried, whether it was like my Mega Green Historic, either the Shrine decks, my Azorius Flying deck, I could not ladder at all for like 2 or 3 days. Just kept losing. So finally, that's when I said, all right, I need to try a new strategy, and I remember this kind of Mardu Shrine thing I had seen someone else do. And it wasn't laddering very well, but at least it got me out of bronze, kind of into the middle upper silver. And it's played pretty well since then. I'm going to save this hand. I don't have any play until turn 3 Theater of Horrors, but I'm not laddering right now. I'm just having fun. So we'll see if this actually gets us anywhere. Always start off with the stuff that guarantee comes in tapped. And these are 2 shock lands, which is a little unfortunate. But I can just play either one to start with and be relatively covered. Now, let's see. Based on the fact I've got Storm's Wrath in here, I'm going to play Sacred Foundry, because I want to make sure that I have both of those mountains. Of course, I just drew Clifftop Retreat, so it wasn't a huge choice to make. Yeah, let's go Clifftop Retreat and Theater of Horrors. So next turn, if I choose to shock the Godless Shrine in, I can either put my Honden up or Storm's Wrath up, both of which will be fun. Or if needed, I should say. And, okay, this is a very slow start game. I am not complaining. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I've got a Mortify here. I think I'm going to hold off playing Cleansing Fire. Mortify should be able to control whatever they play unless they play an Artifact or a Planeswalker. And they're still not doing anything. Another Honden of Cleansing Fire. Alright, now I could try to activate Theater of Horrors. Okay, you know what? No. I'm actually definitely going to do that, because I want to make sure I've got land. Now, of course, I can't do anything with just one untapped land showing, so this is their opportunity to actually play something big. Alright, what are they going to do? They're hovering over Theater of Horrors, or they were for a moment. They're taking a think. Now, they've got 3 colors showing as well, but they've got blue instead of white. I generally don't like seeing blue and black against me. But you know what? This particular blue, black, red, I'm not a fan of Nico Bolas, but at least there's a really good story and really good color with that, or color in sort of a thematic sense, with that color actual hue combination. I still can't do much here. Ooh, Scarab God. Interesting. Alright, so let's see here. What was that one? It's a Baron Moor. So I can't activate Theater of Horrors and kill the Scarab God, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to Heartless Act. So it's going to return to their hand. I don't really care. I've also got Mortify, if need be. And if I keep getting enough lands, I can have this Ruinous Ultimatum as well. Now, unfortunately, Scarab God is a 5 health thing, so neither Fire Prophecy nor Storm's Wrath helps. Which is unfortunate. Cling to Dust. What are they doing? Okay, they're getting rid of Heartless Act. That's fine. I don't really have anything that lets me retrieve cards from the graveyard, so I don't really care about them exiling my graveyard. Once it's gone, it's gone for me. There's Nico Bolas. Okay.
The immortal Nicol Bolas.
Mind Stone. Interesting. A Mortify creature enchantment. That doesn't... I'm not going to destroy my own enchantments. Each opponent exiles cards from their hand or permanent they control. He doesn't get rid of permanents, so I've got Opponent of Cleansing Fire out, I can get rid of the other one. Now, Storm's Wrath unfortunately won't kill Bolus right now. Oh, wait a minute. Well, yeah, actually I can't. So hang on, that is another Savai Triome. I don't really like this. I'm gonna play Storm's Wrath just to try to get Bolus under control. Need a means of damaging it or just getting rid of it sooner rather than later. So my exiled cards, yeah, neither of these come into play untapped, which is the unfortunate thing. So it looks to me like, even though both of us had a slow start, my opponent here has a better setup at the moment, because I'm still stuck on 5 lands. I've got 7 showing, if you count the stuff I have in exile. What do I not need at the moment? Fire Prophecy. One thing I can do Idyllic Tutor to search for Stone Fangs. Ooh, Thought Erasure. That sucks. Now, if I were them, I'd get rid of one of the bigger cards, but we'll see what they do. Because Idyllic Tutor can be very useful to me. Okay, they get rid of Mortify. I guess that's smart, then they get to keep Scarab God out. And so they've got some life drain against me, and they can exile creatures to create creatures. Interesting. Now I could very much use a playable land right now. And I don't get it. So we're going to Idyllic Tutor. Okay, so yeah, they don't have a counter at the moment. With blue, I always worry about counterspell. Alright, but here, let's get Stone Fangs active. Oh, that's not the zombie itself. Awesome, okay. Another Nico Bolus, okay. I have to discard something. Oh, he's gonna get me to discard double. Interesting. Actually, I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of that one. Should have gotten rid of Ruinous, because I've got another one stored here. Yeah, I definitely should have saved the Bolus' Citadel.
You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
So I'm in a little bit of trouble at the moment, because that was a bad choice on my part. Because I'm sure if he wants, he can see that there's a Ruinous Ultimatum down there, so he wants to get rid of Theater of Horrors, if he can. But we'll see what happens here. Now that I've got Sanctum of Stone Fangs out, I've got more options. Ooh, okay, so let's see here. First off. So the question is what I want to do. First, let me play Infinite Rage. And this. Okay, so I've got one untapped already. So I don't need to play another untapped land. So I'll get the Triome out. So next turn I can play an Isolated Chapel and just wipe this guy's field. Ooh, alright. So unless he can wipe my field this turn, I'm doing pretty well. Draw a card. Oh, I do have to exile something. Damn, alright. Gotta exile something here. I'm gonna exile Stone Fangs. Because I can use Rage to damage him, and then get the ultimatum out. Okay, what does this guy do? 10 damage, target creature. Draw 2, okay. I don't care. He's got 3 untapped land at the moment. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Scry, okay. Now, if I get 100 of Knight's Reach, that would be awesome. Cry of the Cremanium, okay. You're untapped, so I don't really care. Or you are tapped out, I should say. So I don't care. And that makes you weaker. I damage you to the face. Ooh, Ixalan's Binding as well. Awesome. Alright. We're playing Isolated Chapel. We're playing Ruinous Ultimatum. And that's my turn. So I've got Mortify in my hand and Ixalan's Binding under Theater of Horrors. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to... Ooh! I can get rid of one of my lands. So let's see. I've got Ixalan's Binding costs 4, Mortify costs 3. So I can get rid of a land because I think I have another... Yeah, I have another Isolated Chapel under there. So yeah, we'll say goodbye to Isolated Chapel.
My schemes are never ending.
Now he still has a lot of land he can use at the moment. I need to be careful here. Now does Scarab God come back if I exile it? No. So I'm going to hit you.
Your assault is insulting.
Oh, I got another Stone Fangs. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a right idiot. You know that? Alright, so... Yeah, that was actually really dumb of me. I shouldn't have hit him. I should have hit my opponent in the face. Alright, so now it's a little more complicated. Let's get rid... Yeah. Get rid of another land, because I want to keep everything else I have showing.
It's a mote of my power.
Want to keep everything I have at the moment. So he's exiling a version of Nicobolus. Creates a copy. Oh, and my Mortify goes away. Now I'm guessing he can... Yeah, he can still activate this to get another version of Bolus active. Oh, wait, that didn't... Oh, okay, so he doesn't get that active. Awesome. And now I can actually hit the Planeswalker Bolus, because Sanctum of Stone Fangs will do the life hit for me. Alright, so I've got a Mortify here. Got Fire Prophecy, Ixalan's Binding. Alright, let's play the Plains. Ixalan's Binding on the Scarab God. That thing's annoying me. And I'm going to Murderous Rider Bolus. Alright, so let's see. In theory, he's now 2 turns away. Okay, maybe he's not 2 turns away from dying. I don't... Okay, what does this Nicobolus do? Oh, to the exile arm. Interesting, okay. Haven't seen this Bolus before. He can't get rid of my enchantments, thankfully. Unless he gets up to his -12, but there's no way I'm letting him do that. And I'm sure he knows that. So the question is, what can he do otherwise? He's got he's got 5 untapped lands at the moment. Which doesn't help him very much, but it gives him stuff to do. Oh, he decides to smack me in the face. That really doesn't help you. I've got 2 life-giving shrines up. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of you. Because I can.
I will return.
I'd like to see you try to return. So Stonefang is hitting him for 3. I'm just gonna play Baron Moore here. Murderous Rider. Because the thing is, next turn, these 2 shrines I can hit him for 6. So yeah, it does not really matter what happens unless he manages to get rid of one of my shrines. Rewind. Very nice. Well, at least I got the kill spell out of Murderous Rider. Oh, that's right, I can still hit Theater of Horrors for extra pings of damage. That should be fun. Alright, they've still got something they can potentially do, but they're not doing it. Things to dust, exile card. Oh, he's gaining life. No, he's not. He's drawing a card. Okay, yeah, he's really looking for something to do here. Which makes sense. It's pretty close to ending the game. Drawn from Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, what are you grabbing from your deck? After this, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands you to work with, bud. Ashiok, interesting. That doesn't... Oh, okay, he's got the -3. That actually helps him quite a bit. He's smart, he gets rid of Infinite Rage.
To my domain, Plains.
Or, you know what, he gets rid of Theater of Horror. Yes, you know what? Because then that gets rid of everything under there, and I'm going to show you, I don't care. I'm getting rid of Theater of Horrors. Unless he can gain life, I win by my next main phase. He really should have gotten rid of one of the other shrines. Because now I'm just gonna smack him in the face double. He takes 3 there, and he takes 3 there. And if we didn't, I could have gotten rid of Ashiok with Swan's Wrath. There you go. I probably shouldn't have been overconfident there. I probably should have gotten rid of the land instead of gotten rid of Theater of Horrors. And this is something that I actually came into a problem with yesterday. I was playing with my Shrines deck the other day and also had like a kill 25 opponent's creatures. I ran up against Super Friends decks. Like, 4 of the 7 decks I played the other day were Super Friends. And another one was, again, something that had like no creatures played. So this deck is great at killing opponents' creatures, but when I had to kill creatures for a task, my opponents weren't using creatures. And of course I'm not using creatures right now, so I can't blame people too much. I'm using some creatures, but it's more for support than actually getting a presence on the battlefield. Dante's card. Alright, let's see here. I've got an Idyllic Tutor and I've got Fire Prophecy. And a good ramp of lands here, because Blood Crypt goes in tapped first. I can do Chapel next turn, and then play the Dual Modal Face, whichever one seems more necessary. I'm thinking the white's more necessary at the moment, because I've got a lot of white. And also Ruinous Ultimatum needs 3 whites to 2 of the other 2 colors. But yeah. Alright, they've got Temple of Silence. Showing me Orzhov already. Ooh, haha. Turn 2, Sanctum of Stone Fangs. Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna play Needle Verge. I'm gonna play Pillar Verge and Idyllic Tutor. Let's see. I could get a lot of things, but I usually like to tutor into Theater of Horrors because that's a better ramp up overall. I was thinking of going for one of the other shrines, but no, Theater of Horrors. Ooh, puppy! Now, I could kill it. But then I can't play Theater. You know, I'm gonna just stick with what I started with. I can kill the puppy next turn. I think I actually don't even have any of this card in my collection, and I want it, because it's honestly, in my opinion, a really fun black card. Really fun red-black in particular. Oh, damn. Now, I want to play Storm's Wrath right now and kill both of them. But I can't. So I'm going to fire... Which one do I need to get rid of more? Let's get rid of Seraph of the Scales. Well, hang on. It has... Yeah, get rid of that. Trigger the Afterlife. And then hopefully next turn, Storm's Wrath, what comes back. Already, I'm getting a little mana screwed, which is weird for me, especially on games where I already start with 3 lands. Ooh, wait, does Kaya hit 2 or does it just hit once? 1 or less, okay. Kaya cannot get rid of my Sanctum, that's good.
I'll be better. I'm gone for now, but not forever.
I just need playable Mountain so that I can get Storm's Wrath going. And that is not a playable Mountain. Ooh, I can Mortify. Alright, so this is coming out tapped. This is coming to get rid of the Hound. Sorin, okay. Storm's Wrath will help me on both of these Planeswalkers, but I'm guessing I won't be able to kill either of them because they're both going to be above 4, even if I am able to play Storm's Wrath.
I'm gonna make myself scarce.
Alright, so that's not a land. Okay, that is a land, but it's not the color that I need. Alright, so I've got 5 to work with here. I'm gonna get rid of Sorin. I guess I can Banefire one of the spirits if I really want to, but I'm gonna save Banefire for later. Because I doubt he activates Kaya right now. At least it doesn't activate the nuke, I should say. Ooh, the Pontiff. Now that one, I can't necessarily kill with Storm's Wrath, because it can save itself. Now he sees the Banefire and sees the Ruinous Ultimatum. Oh, there's a land that I need. Alright, so here we go here. What can I do? I think game's indestructible. So I can attempt to Heartless Act it, but he can protect himself, so it's not really worth it. So with that said, I'm gonna play Ixalan's Binding. Well, do I want to get... I can still Banefire on Kaya. If need be. Because the Pontiff will be a thorn in my side for a while. Just because of its ability. Well, that doesn't help you. I'm not destroying you. You're not hexproof. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do Heartless Act now, just because I can. So yeah, next turn,
Bye.
I can Banefire on Kaya to prevent her from using her nuke. Or if I actually, you know, get a mountain. Call to the... Ooh, please give me a mountain. I need to use... Yes. Sacred Foundry, pay 2 life, Ruinous Ultimatum. And now I have strong control of the field. So, creating a token... That's fine. I'll let you create the other one too, and then I'm gonna Storm's Wrath. Oh, and there's a Storm's Wrath showing there as well. Okay, I only have one land I can play at the moment, so we're gonna put Barren War out. We're gonna get the Cleansing Fire out. I could Banefire now, I'm not going to. Do I want to play Murderous Rider? I don't want to play Murderous Rider if I'm going to Storm's Wrath next turn. So I will just wait. Alright, so what are you gonna do? You've got Divine Visitation. Nice. Nice. Admittedly quite nice. Not gonna help you. Storm's Wrath. Let's see here. Okay, I can't play the Infinite Rage right now, so let's... I'm gonna play Life's Bounty, and just wait. Because white sometimes has, you know, prison. Ethereal, okay, fine. You just got rid of my Life's Bounty. I will take the L on that one. But we'll go Tranquil Light, Bolas Citadel. I'm gonna do that. Dragon Skull Summit. Do I want to Grim Tutor anything right now? I don't think I necessarily. Oh, you know what? I do want to Grim Tutor. Because you know what I'm grabbing? There it is. There it is. Another Ruinous Ultimatum. And I will not abuse Bolas' Citadel anymore at the moment. So let's see. Triggering Ethereal Absolution for creatures. So you can do it on... I'll see. We'll give them 4/4 angels. Which is impressive enough. Oh shit, they got their own Ixalan's Binding. What are they getting rid of? Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, first things first. Getting rid of y'all. I get that back, you get Afterlife, that's fine. I'm gonna pay 2 life to get this guy out. That allows me to get this guy out. So they've got 2 cards in hand. Oh, another Kaya. Lovely. Okay, you can... Kaya can get rid of my Tranquil Light if she wants to. I bet she's gonna try doing that, yes. And the game's life. Now, it doesn't matter. Kaya's going away. Hand goes away. Oh, they had Settled Wreckage. Not that it would help much again, because my deck doesn't play land, or it doesn't play creatures very much. Let's play the planes. I could cycle through the Triumph. Okay, and they're done. Yep. That makes sense. And I destroyed more creatures that game, because they were certainly playing with several. So instead of at 2, what did I jump up to here? 12, there we are. Lovely, lovely. Alright, I'm only halfway there, which is kind of nice because I played for half an hour. Let's keep going. So yeah, thankfully I've already shown in these first 2 games really how this deck plays out. It's a nice little combo, I think. And since it's 3 colors instead of 5, it's a bit more predictable than the other Shrines decks that I play. Although again, you don't get to have the really nice bonus of Sanctum of All. There's less draw, or it's harder to draw just because you don't have the blue shrines, and some of the green support for mana colors is nice. But overall, I think this is a good deck. So I've got 4 lands. I've got Alseid and a Honden of Night's Reach. So those are both pretty nice. Keep 7. I don't need to play this anytime soon. So I'm gonna probably start with the Isolated Chapel. So I've got Bolas's Citadel in my hand already, which is kind of nice. If I can get... Ooh, okay. I'm going to Clifftop Retreat. Now let's get the creature out to begin with, because lifelink is nice, especially if I want to play Bolas's Citadel some point relatively soon. They've got golden eggs, lots of golden eggs. Now they're playing red-black and golden eggs. They might have a food-based deck here. It's hard for me to tell. Well, they're definitely a Golgari person. Good lord. And more island. Okay, I'm already. I do not like that. Do not like that. Let's see. So I could just play Tranquil Light right now if I wanted to. But what I think I'm gonna do here, I've got plenty of white showing, so I'm going to put Needle Verge out. Play Idyllic Tutor. Get Stone Fangs. Because next turn I can play Tranquil Light and Stone Fangs. The turn after that I can play Night's Reach. Okay. Dryad of Eelson Grove. Cauldron Familiar. Interesting. Definitely kind of seems like a food deck. But let me just try to start tanking their life points with the Stone Fangs. Now, they've got blue and black. So they've certainly got means of, messing up my field. Like, if they've got Casualties of War in their deck, which almost every deck like this does, any kind of green-black will almost always have it in there. Wow! Lots of Cauldron Familiars. Lovely. That's fine, that's fine, it's fine. Everything is fine. We'll play Baron War and Night's Reach. If I get a playable land next turn, I can instantly put out Bolas's Citadel. Which would be a nice touch. Ooh! Tezzeret, I have not seen you.
Shall we begin?
Create Thopters, draw a card, or draw 2 cards if you have extra artifacts. Nice.
Genius.
That's nice. So right now, I really need to hope that I can draw lands for both of the next 2 turns and get this Ruinous Ultimatum going. But, okay, they didn't have much they could do. Secluded Step. I'll just play it. And I've got ability of Tranquil Light, so I can stop their Dryad attack. Another Tezzeret. Ugh, I don't like this.
This will end badly for you. I learned to
Now again, if I get a playable land at all, their entire field gets wiped.
my artifacts give them strength.
Playable land, please. That works, I'll take it. Pay 2 life, and just wreck you. So they have no hands now, nothing on the field. And so next turn I'm going to play Bolas's Citadel, which will help me out quite a bit. Especially since I'm gaining 4 life per turn between Stone Fangs and Bounty. And Blood Crypt. Let's not play Blood Crypt just yet in case this is a land, which it is. Alright, Fire Prophecy. I'll save that if they play a creature this turn. They do, haha. You're going away. Actually, so I don't need another Ruinous Ultimatum quite yet. So now I've got Idyllic Tutor, that'll be interesting. Storm's Wrath, I don't need Storm's Wrath. Let's play the Idyllic Tutor, because what I want to get now, let's get... I don't really need Theater of Horrors at all at this point. But it could be fun. Idyllic Tutor, what are we getting this time? Yeah, let's just do it. Why not? I could just play it. Let's play Isolated Chapel. Gives me the other Theater of Horrors. So between 2 Theater of Horrors and Bolas's Citadel, I've got a crazy amount of play that I can do. Oh, and it removes me from combat. You know what? That's fine. I've got plenty of ways to deal with damaging you at this point. Temple of Deceit. Nice, and they fork. There we go. Yeah. Again, I'm not normally someone who likes killing stuff. You know, I'm a Selesnya player in general, and I actually like the white color this deck has. I think it really works well, though. White's just great in support in general. I would love for white to be truly offensive, and that's why I really like my Heliod deck in Brawl. And some other stuff, like my Vigilance Cats deck. That's where it's a little bit more offensive. And of course my +1/+1 counter. But that one really is a lot more green focused than white. But yeah, red and black are times I can sometimes indulge with. Especially when you get some really nice combo plays like that. Because again, how those shrines work with Theater of Horrors, I just love that synergy. And then Ruinous Ultimatum is one of those really kind of mean cards that in general I don't like at all. Like I mentioned Casualties of War just the other turn. What is Mass Manipulation is another one I hate. And those are cards that like, even like things like, you know, Planar Cleansing and Wrath of God, which are white cards. Usually if there's like a really massive field change card, you know, I'll see it used against me and I'll instantly not like it. And almost refuse to use it afterwards. But for whatever reason, I do kind of like this Ruinous Ultimatum thing. Maybe it's because I think I have a soft spot for the ultimatums just because they're so hard to play to begin with. They don't feel quite as cheesy as some of the other cards I mentioned. Let's see here. Let's get this guy out first. What else? Yeah, and then also I think when I was playing against that Mardu Shrines deck, the last video I did, I was just that impressed by, you know, I was expecting their deck to be a full Shrines deck like the one I had been using, and then it wasn't. It was just Mardu, and I'm like, oh, that's actually a really creative kind of side strategy. You use Brazen Borrower on Sanctum of Tranquil. What? Okay, if you want to. Let's put Castle Lothwain out. Now, the question right now is, do I play the Tranquil Light, or do I save for a Mortify? I'm saving for the Mortify, because why the F not? Ashiok, okay. Mortify doesn't help there. And oh, damn, he got rid of a great number of cards from me right there. Oh, that makes me mad. And so, of course, I'm playing against a Dimir player. I hate Dimir with a passion. And again, he got rid of a good chunk of my cards. Very, very frustrating. And another Mortify. I don't need Mortifies right now. I need a Bedevil. There are Bedevils in this deck that I can use to get Ashiok, but... ugh, he's probably gonna just end up milling me. I mean, I've got a large deck, which helps prevent mill to an extent, but good lord.
Behold, my epilogue.
Being some, my fear of horror is interesting. That'll help a bit, but yeah, he's gotten rid of a good chunk of my strategy already. Gotta play Theater of Horrors though. Mortify isn't really gonna help me right now, because he's not playing creatures. He's got creatures, he's not playing them. Oh well. And there goes another Ruinous Ultimatum and another Exil's Blessing. Oh, lordy. If I come back from this, I'll be impressed. I will say that. Alright, so let's put the Isolated Chapel out, and let me get rid of you before you do anything else to me.
My victory was but a dream.
And of course, Brazen Borrower comes out, which I don't mind. I've been gaining life. I can take a few hits. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I'm pretty close to playing Luminous Ultimatum if all is said and done. Oh, okay, so they got rid of my life gain for the moment. For the moment. I'm gonna hit them in the face, play the planes. Because next turn I can play Godless Shrine at the cost of some life, and then Ruinous Ultimatum them. So again, yes, I'm about to get hit in the face for 6. I dare you to play Murderous Rider right now. Come on, bruh. Actually, you know what? They're playing blue. They're probably waiting to counter everything. I bet that's what they're doing. Ixalan's Binding. They're yeah. They got a shrine. I'll pay 2 life for it. Let me see if I can actually bait the counter spell. Yep. One, two, three. I got 7 lands. I don't have enough mountains to... oh, another one of... yeah, I hate this. Fucking Dimir, y'all. Okay. Now, if I get another... mountain... is that... that wasn't playable, no. Alright, so yeah, if I had gotten a mountain, I could have activated this and played Storm's Wrath. Unfortunately, that is not the case, so all I'm doing right now is I'm gonna force you to never play Ashiok Dream Render again.
Remember your nightmares.
And Mortify, oh nice. I'm getting my ultimatum back. So now here's the problem. Again, if he has Counterspell,
He's doing a bunch of damage to me at the moment. And he's got to have counterspell. He's just leaving it there. Alright, so I'm kind of screwed right now. Alright, well, Halas Huzzah. Play the ultimatum again. He's going to do the erasure, I bet. No! Okay. Sure. Interesting. I was certain I was gonna get endgame right there, and yet not. Okay, what do I want to do here? Well, I think I have to get rid of the rider. That is unquestionable. Now let's see, I could play Cleansing Fire, or I could try to get Theater of Horrors for another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would only play something with 2 if I activate this. I'm going to go for the life right now. Gonna go for the life. Give me a little padding, which I think I need. Oh geez, and they're still not doing anything. Have I got them stuck? Have I got them, like, super stuck? I must. Good lord. Alright, and, do that. Oh, I should have played Knight's Reach. Oh well. Also, I could have played Bolus's Citadel. Thought Erasure. Interesting. Okay, now I'm almost certain he's going to get rid of Knight's Reach. Because that screws him up otherwise, yeah. I should have played Knight's Reach. But at least right now, I've got Smack Him in the Face with Infinite Rage. What else do I have? Let's keep the Murderous Rider in hand. We're going to play Isolated Chapel, play Bolus's Citadel. Yeah, not much else to do at the moment. So as needed, I can start pinging him for 1 with Theater of Horrors. Which looks like is what I'm going to do here. And they forfeit! Okay! Oh my man, I wonder what other cards they had in their hand if they weren't playing anything against me. Good lord. I kind of feel bad. Like, what was wrong with their hand? Boy. Alright, well, I've got 4 wins so far, still not quite the kill 25, because my opponents aren't using creatures that much. Which is weird to me, because again, I'm a Selesnya player. I love basing everything off of creatures. Getting a good battlefield presence going, and whatever else not. This deck is meant to kill creatures, and for once I'm not seeing creatures. Well, actually I should say for once. It happened earlier this week too, so for twice. Not seeing creatures when I'm trying to kill them. Let's see what we got here. Only 2 lands, and I'm going first. I don't like it. I'm gonna run with it though, just because again we're not playing on the ladder right now, so let's just see what happens. I've had a good run today, honestly. I forget if I've only played 4 or if I've played 5, but I've got 4 wins out of however much I've played already. That's a pretty good record for me, especially for being live on camera. Usually when I'm live on camera, stuff just goes downhill so quickly. Thoughtseize, damn, okay. So you're gonna do that. Oh, of course, Dimir. What you gonna do? Veto. Okay, that's, I would honestly do that too, I think. The question is, are you trying to get rid of more? Yes, you're gonna get rid of more of my hands now. Probably get rid of Knight's Reach, I'm guessing. Because that mucks up their strategy the most. Because if they can't counterspell if they don't have cards in the hand. So that's unfortunate for me. But you know what? No, I'm not gonna play Shattered Heights yet. So I want to keep Murderous Rider in my hand for if they play a creature. And they don't. Okay. Oh, now I definitely want to play Shattered Heights. Because here's the thing, they can get rid of the Shattered Heights. I just have the other one ready to go. Blood Crypt, enter tapped. Now I'll just hit him again. Again, we've got someone who looks like a Nico Bolas player. You're going away. So now all I need to do to deal with the Scarab God is hope I get Ixalan's Bind Me at some point soon. I'm just happy tapping them for one, unless and until they get a bigger strategy going. I'll just keep getting rid of that as I need to. I could use some more land, though. Yeah, now I've got nothing else to do. Gotta play... He really wants that Scarab God out, though, so we'll see if that's what he continues doing. Crocs? Oh! Okay. Okay. Well, I'll get rid of the, Shattered Heights, I guess. And I think he still has enough to play the Scarab God now. Yeah, he does. And I really need more land, because I want to get this Ruinous Ultimatum going. Alright. So now I'm kind of screwed. At least I have 3 creatures with lifelink, so that even if he attacks to damage me, I've got stuff I can do the other way. Thought Erasure. Oh, they're gonna... They just saw all 3 Ruinous Ultimatums. I think I only have 3 in this deck. I don't think I put all 4 in. So that was... Fortify. Bye. Oh, they're getting Vita. They stole my own creature from me. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know that was a thing. I thought that was extinction. Oh, so they can do 3. I don't think it gets rid of the token. Or does it? Okay, it does. It gets rid of the token. He can't play the Scarab God again right now, though. He has enough to play Kroxa. Alright, well, I'm now down to 1 of those. Enters tap, because that's all I can do. And, okay, and there's the last one. I think I'm done in this match. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. You know, the match actually didn't start out that bad, even though it only had 2 lands. But yeah, he got rid... Hand Destruction. So there actually was no Bolas in there. At least none that I got to see. But Hand Destruction was well and effective. Let's see. It is 5-7 now. I'll play a couple. Let's see if I can get to 6 wins. If this match that I play right now is a win, I'll go for 6 wins. If it's not a win, I'll just end it here at 7. Because I have not had dinner yet. New stream time. Not used to the schedule. So I certainly need to eat soon. But we'll see what this match is like. Marcellus. I feel like I've played this guy before. I don't remember when. Let's see. So I've got 3 lands here, and I can do a Fire Prophecy on turn 2 with Shrine into Clifftop Retreat. And then turn 3 Idyllic Tutor. So this is, yeah, relatively good hand. Starting off with Knight of the Ebon Legion. Alrighty then. Well, I know what I'm doing with Fire Prophecy. Unless you've got something even... Nope, it doesn't have much there. Vampire of the Dire Moon. That's fine. I'm not as concerned with those. Because once I get Storm's Wrath active, I can just smack down these tiny creatures. Another Fire Prophecy. Alright, I'll take it. So the question is, do I play Baron War next turn? No, I'm going to play Plains, Fire Prophecy, and then maybe cycle the Baron War. Because this thing needs to die quickly by Fire Prophecy. So Plains. We're going to Fire Prophecy you. Let's get rid of Knight's Reach for the moment. Yes, Dragonskull Summit. So let me cycle you. The next turn, Summit's coming out. And we're going to Storm's Wrath. Please play some other small creatures. I want to kill more than just 2. No, okay, fine. Be that way. Now I can Murderous Rider any other creature they play. So if it's a big one, because they have a, what, 5, 6 swamps showing now? I think that's... Okay, yeah, 5. I guess I'll Idyllic Tutor. We're going to start by getting Theater of Horrors. And then if and when I get the time, I'll use the other Idyllic Tutor to get Stone Fangs. Alright, they're thinking. Now, they didn't play a creature last turn with 5 swamps, so they can't have a creature in there. Ah, interesting. Alright, so I definitely need to hope for more land soon, so I can Ruinous Ultimatum them. Or Idyllic Tutor. Idyllic Tutor to get me... Well, actually, Murderous Rider I can deal with their big demon. Oh, hello, Grey Merchant. Alright, Storms... Ooh, see, now, here's the problem. Alright, so Lochwain, Tutor, Stone Fangs. Now, he's gonna get the big demon next turn. I can kill it with Murderous Rider, but I still have to worry about this Grey Merchant starting to come attack me. Now, I use Murderous Rider to deal with the demon first turn. Turn after that, I can Storm's Wrath. Okay, I think that's the plan at the moment. Now, they haven't moved to the battle phase yet, so they've got stuff in their hand they can work with. What are they doing? Bonded Revival, nice! Oh, it had haste. Damn, okay. Oh, shit. Alright, so I'm actually... I just lost. That Bond of Revival saved them. Because I have to get rid of that, because this can kill me in 1 turn. But now I'm down to 3, and I don't think I can kill anything else. So I play that, and yeah, we're done. Damn, that was a well-timed Bond of Revival. Oh well. I think overall that was still a really good day of playing. But so yeah, that is my Mardu Shrines deck. Fun when it ramps up well, just every once in a while. Actually, more than every once in a while, I just seem to not have the mana I need. There's so many times I've, been sitting on 6 lands and had a Ruinous Ultimatum in my hand. Or even under a Theater of Horrors. Similarly, I've sometimes sat on 3 land for forever, or just not had enough mountains to play that, to play the Storm's Wrath. again, I've considered putting Shatter the Sky or, Planar Cleansing, Wrath of God, those sorts of things in, but I think this deck still plays pretty well as is. But yeah, so that's the deck. I will be certainly doing more Magic the Gathering Arena sometime later this week because Call Team is dropping. So I've got a draft token as well as over 4,000 gold. So I'm going to go crazy with the Call Team drafts when I get the chance. And I hope to stream that for you guys. In the meantime, take care, and I will see you all later.